Hello, beautiful people of the internet. I'm back here today with another Stitch Fix unboxing video. If you've watched my previous videos, you'll know that I mentioned that it's the kind of thing that I would only do if I didn't have to pay the styling fee. Most of what they sell, as well as the styling fee, aren't really within my student budget. Last month, Stitch Fix reached out to me and offered to waive the styling fee once again. I decided to try not leaving any comments to see what they could come up with for me. It has been a few months since I've tried this. Obviously, it's like a different time of year now, so the clothing that they select for me will maybe be a little bit different. I also did not preview anything in this box, so I have no idea what's in it. Even though I didn't put any specific requests in, my wardrobe needs have not really changed. Like, I still need clothes for clinic and kind of just like more like workwear things, as well as like more casual things to be able to wear to class. Without further ado, let's open this up and see what I ended up with this time. See one jewelry item in here so far. Ooh, these boxes are new too. Look at this little Stitch Fix box. This is cute. Okay, this is by Romolo, and I think that's the same company that made the necklace that I had last time, the gold one. So this is shield. I think these are shield shaped. Oh, I was gonna say they have this nice little crystal detail, but there are a couple in here, if you look, that are missing. Those seem to be the only two that are missing on here. But if there's already two that are missing, who knows how quickly the others will fall out. Theoretically, it would be nice if it were decent quality. Not a great start, but let's move on to the clothes. This looks like a skirt. This is a pencil skirt. It is a kind of cranberry oxblood color. It is in a petite size, which is great because I am short and I do need things that are tailored to my height. It's stretchy. There are no zippers or anything, so I think it's just a pull-on garment. Definitely made of more of like a jersey material. It's not like a wool or like a what you would normally expect of like dress pants. It says it's exclusively designed for Stitch Fix, which is cool. I actually do own a pair of Liverpool jeans and they are really, really comfortable. Not sure about the color. Like, I kind of wish it was a little bit darker or a little bit more richly colored. It looks a little bit faded to me. Like, you can tell it's jersey, and if it were a little bit darker color, it might look a little bit nicer. So put that away for now. Next, this, it looks like a blouse, Fun to Fun. Also have owned a couple shirts in this because ModCloth carries this line. So this is called the Genna split neck top, and it's this nice like floral pattern that has white and blue and red and a little bit of green as well. These floral prints remind me a lot of Liberty Fabrics, the London fabric company. I love their little floral prints. It's like the small floral print. Just from looking at this, it looks like it'll be really nice to just throw on. Next, this is the Pixley Beringer Ruffle neck blouse. Ooh, this is kind of cool. So the ruffle, it basically is like just like a normal tank, except there's this ruffle kind of detail circle in the neckline, except for the very front, as you see here. It is very sheer. I'm actually wondering if there's like a tank top or something. Usually when they give you sheer things, they'll provide like a little camisole to wear underneath, but I don't think I see one in here. I think it's cute. It's something that I would consider wearing. It's something that, like, if I saw in a store, I'd probably try on. The rest of it is pretty plain, so there's not much else to say about it. Last thing here is by the brand Kaileigh, and it just looks like this like striped top. It's the Kaileigh Hampden, Hampden. It's not Hampton like the Hamptons. Hampden knit top in gray. Obviously, it's more than just gray. Like, there's this turquoise color and this white and black stripes. So initially, I like the shape of it. I'm not sure about the pattern. It looks very like mom to me, and I am still pretty far from being a mom. I think should not go down that route before it's time. It actually looks really big. I don't know if this will be too loose fitting on me. I'm hesitant on this already. I don't know. So that's the 5 items. I'm gonna go try them out in one sec. But before that, let's take a look at this note and see what my stylist has to say about it. It looks like this is a different person than I had for the first two, which makes sense because it's been like so many months. This is something I noticed from my last two fixes, but when they have the, they usually have these cards that help you style all the items. In the past, they've just had like a blank card for all the accessories. And this time it looks like they at least have a picture of the item, but still no like styling tips. Maybe they feel like people already know how to style necklaces and they don't need help in that department. I'm not sure that's true. This is the rest of the styling tips. It looks pretty, you know, standard. But let's go try everything on and see how it looks. I'll be right back with you guys. So I decided to wear this maroon skirt with this ruffle top. It is pretty comfortable, like it's stretchy and it's not like gonna like cut into me anywhere. The length I think is a little too short on me, especially, so here's where the slit goes up to, like right up here, which is like halfway up my, more than halfway up my thigh. And I think in a work setting, that's just a little bit inappropriate, you know. I still don't really love the color. Yeah, I do wish it was kind of a darker color. And overall, I just don't think it's very flattering on me. I think it may be a little too small. Very comfortable, just not maybe the right fit for me. One more thing to note about this top is that it's really not as sheer as it looks when it's not on. When there's like black clothing, sometimes you can tell the border between skin and pants, and not really so with this one. Like it's pretty subtle. Like I would probably still wear a tank top under this just for like security's sake, but like I wouldn't think that I like had to or anything. The ruffles kind of make a shirt like this difficult to wear with like jackets and anything with like a collar that's like narrower than where the ruffles go. With something that has so much going on like this, you sometimes maybe don't even want to wear anything over it. You just kind of want to let it speak for itself. So this is the Fun to Fun split neck top. Here. Not sure about the shape though. I think the sleeves are getting to be a little bit on the tight side. I do have bigger arms, so I do have that concern like a lot of the time. I think the neckline is not the best on me. It's making my shoulders look wide, but it's probably not even like the neckline. It's probably the cut of the arms as well. Print is good, it's just not my favorite. I think the quality is pretty okay. Like it's definitely like synthetic, but it still feels like it's really breathable and it still feels very soft. And this is the final two items. So we have the necklace up here and the shirt here. Like I suspected, it is pretty breezy and flowy. I'm trying to play around with this neckline to see if it's supposed to be more like wide, because if it's like just like a normal neckline, like I don't know, it looks weird to me. So I'm trying to see if like it was maybe meant for like to sit a little lower on the shoulders here, without being like an off the shoulder or anything. As you can see, it's pretty long, like it covers the butt and everything, which is nice. Looks better than I expected in terms of the pattern. Like I'm not hating it or anything, but it still looks very like mom to me. Now that I look at it, I think it has less to do with the pattern itself and maybe more of the shape of the shirt. It's definitely comfortable, like it's stretchy and it's like jersey. And I like that it's like a rounded curved hem. But yeah, like just not really like loving it. About the necklace, I actually think it would have been a pretty great pick for me had it, you know, not been missing some of the jewels. Oh, you know what? I think it lost another one here. I don't know if the third one got lost in the time that I've been trying things on, but if it had, that's, you know, really not good news. Honestly, like when I'm buying cheap quote-quote jewelry, I tend to avoid things with studs for that very reason. I don't need more reasons for it to look cheaper than it already is. The thing about jewelry that comes from Stitch Fix is that it's not cheap either. If you're gonna pay like a lot of money for it, you don't want things like this to happen to it. Alright, so we're done with that. If I had to rank the items right now, I would probably say Ruffle Blouse is first. This shirt is probably second. This shirt probably third. The necklace, despite the flaws, is probably fourth, and I would put this skirt at the bottom. But let's take a look at the prices and see what we think after that. This top was $44, pencil skirt was $64, the ruffle blouse $48, the knit top $44, and the chevron necklace $34. And so if I bought all five together, the discount would be about $58. So the total, if I were to buy all of these, would be $175, which is honestly not bad if I really liked all these items. I actually thought the ruffle blouse would be more expensive because like it's a nicer top, like it's not a casual top. Oh, that's interesting. So it looks like there's no styling credit on here. I got it waived, but I didn't get it taken care of, if you know what I mean. It's not like I have a free $20 to use like I did in the last couple Stitch Fixes. With that information, I would say like the ruffle neck blouse. It is cheaper than I expected, and it's $48 now. If I had the $20, it would only be $28. For how much I like it, I would probably be willing to consider it. But knowing now that it's going to be $48 and not $28, yeah, I don't think so. I really actually did like this blouse. I just don't really have $50 to pay for it, especially something that I can't really wear like all the time and probably won't look good worn with like cardigans and things over it. Because none of the apparel was under $40, which in my mind was more the upper limit for what I would like, I think that I will probably not be keeping anything in this box. Doesn't mean that, you know, I don't think they did a good job or anything. Given that I, again, can usually find these sorts of things at the store for a lot less money or on other retail sites like, you know, the Fun to Fun brand. I haven't seen this particular blouse or anything, but on ModCloth they have sales all the time. And the thing with Stitch Fix is that you're not getting anything on sale. You're paying full price for the simple fact that someone is helping you pick out your clothes for you. I hear a lot of people say like, oh, I'm disappointed in this fix, or I'm disappointed with like what they picked for me. I wouldn't say that's really how I feel right now. I do think that they did do a pretty good job of picking out things that I think I would like. I just feel like the price points are just not really where I want to be right now. I am a little disappointed about the necklace because I think it had potential. I think honestly, if it had just been like a plain design with no studs, I would have been fine with it. And again, this was the same brand of the necklace that I got last time, so I do know that it is good quality, and maybe this is just like a misstep or something. At the end of this fix, I'm still at the same point I was when I began. I think this is a great service for a certain audience, like new moms or career gals who don't really have time to go shopping for their own clothes. But if you're like me, you have a limited budget and or you have enough time to still go shopping and you like going shopping for yourself, I think that it's not something worth investing in. It does usually cost $20 to try it, and you do lose that if you don't end up buying anything. And if you're like me, the chances of not buying anything are pretty high. If I get the chance to have my styling fee waived in the future, you know, I might just try it again. I don't know. It is fun to open it up and see what someone picked out for you, and also to try and close in the comfort of your own home and just have everything be easy and done for you. But that is it. That is all my thoughts on my third Stitch Fix unboxing. Let me know if you've tried Stitch Fix and what you think of it. If you have recommendations for other styling services that you've tried that are great, I would love to hear them as well. Please remember to like, subscribe, and comment to let me know what you think of this video. But other than that, I will see you guys next time.